Welcome back, Shark Kings. I went through Metacritic's top 200 games for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. The goal is to find out just how many the best of the best games came to PlayStation Plus at one point. We're going to go through them one by one, and I will tell you if they came to PS Plus, if they still are on PS Plus, or if they've never made it to PS Plus. And at the end of the video, we'll be able to get a percentage. Now, I already did a part 1 of the video going over the first 100 games. So this video will be about the second 100 games. So we're talking from 100 to 200. And if you notice some games were missing from the last video, well, that's because the cutoff was at 2015. So these very highly rated games didn't make it to that video. I tried to do only the last 10 years. So if you don't see your favorite game, it's probably because it's too old, over 10 years old, or it's too new. I cut off the dates at 2024. So any game from 2024 is too new to come to the service, unless it's a day one drop, which we only get about like 3 or 4 a year. So last year we got Dave the Diver and we got Animal Well, which also, spoiler warning, might leave next month. So if you didn't see your favorite game, that's probably why. So just like the last video, we're going to keep a counter in the top right corner to keep track of just how many games made it versus the ones who didn't. And just to recap, out of the first 100 games, we had 65 out of 100. So in part 1 of this series, we stopped at page 5, which was game 120, Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. How come it's number 120, but your number is only 100? And that's because 20 games didn't make the list. It was kind of unfair. They were either free games like Destiny or DLCs like Destiny the Witch Queen. And also, a bit unfairly, I kind of got rid of sports games, or at least games that have like a 2K 2016, games like that are a bit iterative. So we're going to continue that trend. Let's move on to page 6 and see what the rest of the list has in store for us. We are at 121. All right, so the first game of this video is called Odin Sphere Leaf Thrasher. This one is currently available on PS Plus Extra. Yes, you can play it. So the last video, we counted The Witcher 3 twice. That's why we're starting with 100. The next one is called Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line. No, this one never made it to PS Plus. I've never even heard of it. And the game after that is called The Making of Karateka. This game also did not come to PS Plus, but this one did. Chicory, A Colorful Tale. This was a great game. Very unique. Not only was it unique because of the whole concept of it, but the controls were really unique as well, as no other game I've ever played made you use the dual sticks to move, but also the touchpad at the same time. So the joystick and the trackpad, very interesting. The great thing about this game is your playthrough is very unique because you choose how to paint every single level. Chicory came to the service, I believe, in September of 2022. All right, so Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty is not included, and neither is Cyberpunk the original. So we normally don't count DLCs, but we're gonna count it here only because Cyberpunk's rating has seen a redemption. It is currently at 86, but because that change has been so recent, because it used to have such a low rating, it is not included in this list. It doesn't show up as 86 or even 85. A lot of these get updated like day to day. So we're saying Cyberpunk is not included, and we are talking about the original, not the DLC. So we're still going to count that. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Dark Souls 2. None of the Dark Souls games came to PS Plus Extra or PS Plus Essential. Okay, the next one is interesting. Sonic Mania Plus. I believe this is like an enhanced version of Sonic Mania. Although technically we didn't get this one, we did get Sonic Mania, the original, as part of June 2019 monthly games. So I'm going to count that one. This is just like a reskin of it. Just like I counted Last of Us Part 1, we're going to count any remastered. But we're not going to count the originals. If there's 2 of them, we'll pick one. So we'll pick Sonic Mania Plus to stand in for Sonic Mania. Next, we have Psychonauts 2. Psychonauts 2 was not available. And then here we go, 2K16. Yeah, we're not going to count those. I'm sorry, Sports Bros. But if it has a year in it, I'm not counting it. Unless, of course, it's a future, like 2077. Next, we have Tales of Arise. I believe this one just left a few months ago. So yes, this one was included. Count that. Spelunky 2. No, Spelunky 2 was not included. The original Spelunky was, I think, back in 2014, but not this one. Fallout 4. Yes, not only did we get this, but we also got the PS5 version day one. So that was really exciting news for us. So yes, count Fallout 4. Next, we got Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. Yes, I believe this one is on premium right now. Not like Diablo 4. Diablo 4 we do not have. Tales from the Borderlands, we're not going to count that one. It's a Telltale game. We already counted it in the first video. Tunic, I think we got last year in May. So yes, we did get that as a monthly game. Here we go. It's another year. We're not counting it. I'm sorry. I know it's really unfair, but what are you going to do? Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. Yes, we got this as a monthly game in July of 2022. So count that one. What else we got? Yakuza Like a Dragon. Yes, this one was one of my favorite games. It dropped when Tony Hawk Pro Skater dropped back in August a few years ago as a monthly game. It was one of the best monthly games for me because it did what these games are supposed to do, and that's exposing you to an IP that you haven't given a chance. So after this game, I gave like 5 other Yakuza games a chance, and I am obsessed. And I've still got 2 more to play because they added 2 new ones this year. So next we got Stardew Valley. I don't think Stardew Valley came to PS Plus Extra or PS Plus Essential. Don't count that one. But I did buy it through the PlayStation Stars program. I traded in my points, got some PlayStation money, and I think it came to like $2 or $3. I did a whole video about the PlayStation Stars program and how it glitched and gave me an accidental 500 points, and I was able to buy this game. So no, it did not come to PS Plus Extra. F1 2020. Ugh, you came so close. I would have counted it, but it has a 2020, so we're not including that one. I'm sorry. Okay, and then we have Cult of the Lamb. We do have Cult of the Lamb. It's a great game and you should try it. I think it came like 6-7 months ago, so it's pretty safe for another like 4 months. Give it a try if you like roguelikes. Next we have Tactics Ogre Reborn. No, this was not included, so don't count that one. And then we have Dragon Quest Builders 2. There was a month where a lot of Dragon Quest games left. I believe it was October of 2024. We lost a lot of Dragon Quest games, and yes, Dragon Quest Builders 2 was one of those games. So yes, this was available. Let's go to page 7. What do we have here? Enhance. Steins Gate Elite. No, we do not have that one. We do have the original, but I don't think we have this one. Thimbleweed Park. Yeah, we definitely don't have that one, or it never came. Ni no Kuni. Wrath of the White Witch Remastered. Interesting. So you could play the original on PS Now when that was a thing, and this is a great game. I think this was like the last PS3 game I ever played. Highly recommended, but I don't know if the remastered version came. Do we count that or do we not? Do we count PS Now? Because technically you had access to it. It was streaming. So do we count streaming games? PS Now morphed into PS Plus and PS Premium, so we can still stream games. So I'm going to count it as like a, not an extra, but a premium advantage. So I'm going to say yes. Yes to Ni no Kuni. Guilty Gear XRD Revelator. I'm going to say no. We did not get Guilty Gear X Revelator, but we did get Rev 2 and Sign, but not the original. Next, we have Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Yes, we did, and it got removed May of last year, 2024. This one I'm not sure about. I'm going to say no. I don't think we had Atari 50, the anniversary celebration. So I'm going to say no to that one. Okay, and then we have Star Ocean. Which one is this? The second story. Okay, so we had access to a bunch of Star Ocean games and they all left, but I don't think the second story was one of them. Let me double check. So these were the games that we had: Star Ocean, Integrity and Faithfulness. And in the premium, we had First Departure R, Till the End of Time, The Last Hope. So no, we did not have the second story. I'm going to say no to that one. Next we have Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark. No, we did not have this one. This one we did have, but we already counted it. Sonic Mania. I knew it was coming up. So we counted Sonic Mania Plus, so we're not going to count that one because that's a repeat. Next, we have MLB The Show 19. Yeah, I'm so sorry, sports games, but we're not counting you. I know it's unfair. Persona 4 Golden. No, we do not have that one. We did get Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, but not Persona 4 Golden, I don't think. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Yes, we did get this one one, but it left last year, February. Was this part of the PS collection? I think it was. Yeah, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Okay, so not only did we have this on Extra, we also have it part of the PS collection, which we get to keep forever, kind of like a monthly game. And those games were offered to brand new PlayStation 5 owners. So yes, we're going to count that one. Moss, I want to say no, but it was included at the Play at Home event. So there it is, Moss, and for the PlayStation VR. Interesting. Is this only for PlayStation VR owners? Let me know if you claimed it. So I'm going to say yes to Moss. Beat Saber, I think that's VR only. Is it VR only? Anyway, I'm not counting it. It never came to PS Plus. Next up is another Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy XIV, Heavensward. I believe this one is a DLC, so no, we're not going to count that one. Okay, next we have the Cuphead games. I believe this one, Cuphead in the Delicious Last Course, is just a DLC upgrade to the Cuphead original. I don't think it's a proper sequel. So we're only going to count one of these. But the question is, did it come to PS Plus? No, it didn't. But I really wanted to. So I'm going to predict this one to come, just because I wanted to. So Cuphead did not come to PS Plus. Next we have Armored Core 6, Fires over Rubicon. No, this was not on PS Plus. And then we have a Dragon Quest game. This one is Dragon Quest 11, Echoes of an Elusive Age, with a score of 86. So this one I actually counted in the first video. I believe that one had a score of 91 because that was the definitive edition. So we're not counting this one this time around. Octopath Traveler 2. No, we do not have that one on Essential or PS Plus. This is a pretty new game, February of 2023. So maybe it will come to PS Plus Extra soon. Next, we have Destiny. Oh, this is a DLC. Nope, we're not counting Destiny. Okay. Next, we have Returnal. Probably the best game on PlayStation 5. One of the only exclusives, if you want to call it exclusive. I guess it did come to PC, so we can no longer call it exclusive. But this is one of the only games I've played outside of Astrobot that feels like it was made for the PS5. Every other game I've played on the PS5, over 100 games, have just been shiny PS4 versions. This is one of the only PS5 games that feels like a PS5 game. It truly feels like a next-gen game. And it's a shame that it's so difficult because a lot of people get really intimidated by it. But just download it if you have a PS5, give it a try, even if you suck at it. It'll be worth your time. Eventually you will get better, but even if you don't, just give it a try. And this is all sad news because there's rumors already floating about that the PS6 will be coming in just a few years. So what games do we have for the PS5? Has this been a wasted generation? Anyway, sorry about getting sidetracked, but Returnal is an absolute must play if you have a PS5. Also, get some good headphones that support 3D audio. Okay, next we have Guilty Gear XRD Rev 2. So Rev 2 was available on PS Now, which became PS Premium eventually. So I'm going to count that one. Next, we got Ollie Ollie 2. No, we don't have Ollie Ollie 2, but we did get Ollie Ollie 1 as a monthly game a while ago. All right, that's it for page 7. Let's go to page 8. Humanity. Okay. Humanity was a day 1 drop for us, which is quite a rare feat because we only get like 3, maybe 4 day 1 drops per year on PS Plus Extra. So yes, Humanity was included, or should I say is included, because you can play it right now. It's still on PlayStation Plus Extra. Chivalry 2. Yes, this dropped as a monthly game. So if you claimed it as a monthly game, you can play it for as long as you have it. Well, as long as you're still a member of PS Plus. But the good news is, if you didn't claim it, it is on Extra, so you can play this right now. Dirt Rally. This is the original, so no, but we did get Dirt Rally 2 as a monthly game in April of 2020. Crypt of the Necro Dancer. No, we do not have that one. Return to Monkey Island. Yes, we do have that one right now. You can play it. Same with Crusader King 3, so count that one too. We have both of these games on Extra right now. 13 Sentinels. We had this one for a while, but it left September of last year, so gets a point. The Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds just left this month, February 2025. So yes, we had that one. And that one replaced the Outer Wilds. I'm kind of curious. Hold on. Let's see how this rates over here. So the Outer World has an 85. What does the Outer Wilds have? What? It has an 85 as well. Where is it? Why is it not on this list? I'm really mad right now. The Outer Wilds, I'm including it, even though it's not showing up on this list. It has an 85, and yes, it was available. So count that one. So Outer Wilds, yes. Outer Worlds, yes. Actually, the Outer Worlds came the month that the Outer Wilds left. So they kind of replaced each other, which doesn't help considering how often people confuse the two. Pillars of Eternity, Complete Edition. Yes, we had this one, but it left January of last year. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Yes, this just came this month. How lucky are we? And then next we have Doom with a score of 85. This score is all over the place. If you click on it, it shows up as a 79, which is why it didn't make my video about all the games that are above 80. But I made a mistake because the thing with Metacritic is here. I didn't check this. You got to check the platform. So only the Nintendo Switch version got a 79. So this is a correction and an apology. I'm sorry I didn't include Doom 2016 in that video because the PS4 version has an 85. So this is all Metacritic's fault. Maybe I should start using OpenCritic because it doesn't have this problem. It consolidates all of the console ratings into one. So yes, Doom is included. You can play it right now on PS Plus Extra. Life is Strange. Yes, we had this one, but it just left in January of 2025. This is a great game if you haven't played it. And currently leaving, as predicted in my videos, is Life is Strange True Colors and Life is Strange 2. So if you haven't played those ones, play them right now. Especially Life is Strange True Colors. That was a really fun game. Great story. But it's not as good as the original, obviously. So after Life is Strange, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. This is one of my favorite short games to play. Highly recommend you play that one, especially if you've got friends. Start a party and you can have up to 6 players, either locally or online co-op. I just did a video about the top games under 4 hours, and go watch that one if you want to see me talk more about this one. So yes, count that one. Neo, Bloodshed's End. This sounds like a DLC. We did get the Neo games and counted them already, so this one we're not counting at all. Rocket League. This one I think was an essential game at some point, but it's a free game, so we can't really count it anymore. So I'm going to say no to it. Control Ultimate Edition. Yes, you can still play Control Ultimate Edition on PS Plus. Although we did get the original Control on PlayStation Plus Essential as a monthly game a few years ago. But I personally gave up because the loading times were horrendous. So when it came out for the PS5 and we had access to it on PS Extra, I finally played the whole thing. And it is such a great game. But dying and then waiting 2 minutes to play again is the whole reason I got a PS5. Let's keep it at that. Speaking of great PS5, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. This is one of the first games I downloaded when I got a PS5. So this is like my intro to PS5 territory right here is these two games. This is the game that I'm like, I need a PS5, and this was the game that I'm like, let's play a short game with amazing graphics and 0 loading times. Let's see what the PS5 can do when it comes to loading times. So yes, you can still play Miles Morales. The next game was Final Fantasy IX. Yes, this was available, but I believe it left on May of 2024. Pro Evolution Soccer. I used to love the Pro Evolution Soccer games way back when, like for PS3, but I'm not counting them. I'm sorry. DJ Max Respect. We're going to say no to that one. Resogun. We already counted Resogun. What is this? Resogun Defenders. Oh, it's a DLC. Expansion. Yeah, we do not count DLCs. I'm sorry. Warframe. Warframe is a free game. It's a great game, but I'm not going to count that one. Jusant. Jusant is my #1 game that I think should come to PS Plus Extra. So Jusant is made and published by Don't Nod. Don't Nod is who made Life is Strange 1 and Life is Strange 2. So this one did not come to PS Plus Extra, but it really should. So get on it right now. We already lost Life is Strange 1 and Life is Strange Before the Storm. And this month we're losing Life is Strange 2, Life is Strange True Colors, but we just got Lost Records. So how about Don't Nod, since you're being friends with PS Plus again, drop this one next month, please. Jusant, PS Plus Extra, March 2025. Make it happen. Yes. 8. Lacrimosa of Dana. Is it Dana or Dana? Why is it capitalized? Yes, we had this game and we still have this game. You can play it. So count that. Score of 85 still, if you're keeping track. Okay, we're going to go to page 9. Last video, we got 10 pages worth. So let's say it's 2 more pages. list. Page 9, let's make it happen. We have Neo 2. So Neo 2 came as a monthly game in November of 2022. So if you claim that, you can have it, yes, but it's no longer available. So yes, it was included. Neo 1, you can still play on PS Plus Extra. Bayonetta and Vanquish. I played the original Bayonetta games, so good. I never got into Devil May Cry until the 5th one, but I played the Bayonetta games, and they're similar but different. This one I hope will come to PS Plus Extra, because these games are really fun. So no, this one was not included. And neither was Labyrinth of Galleria, the Moon Society. This one was not included, or hasn't been included yet, so don't count that one. Yakuza 0. Yes. So after playing Like a Dragon, I was like, where do you start with these Yakuza games? Luckily, they made this game in 2017 as a prequel to the entire franchise. So you get to play and see where all the characters came from. So this one blew my mind, not because of the graphics, because it's a pretty old game. Actually, I think it was released in 2015, so it's 10 years old. I don't know why it's showing up as 2017. But the content, I can't really talk about it, but it had a lot of adult content, which you never see in video games. And the humor was like really insane. It was just really weird. I remember I posted on Reddit being like, what did I get myself into? So this is me after playing Yakuza 0 for the first time. Decided to finally give Yakuza a try. What have I done? If you can't read it from back there, it's a small screen. It says, you want to watch a sexy video together? So yeah, not many video games going over that line, but Yakuza 0. Don't let your kids play this one. That's all I'm going to say. And yes, it was included, so include that one. MLB The Show 17. Yeah, we're not including that one. I'm sorry. Destiny 2. Also not including that one because that's a free game. Assault Android Cactus. No, this was not included in PS Plus, but this one was. Number 200, The Forgotten City. Highly recommend you play this one. If you like The Outer Wilds, you'll like this one. I'm not going to spoil too much, but basically it's a game where you use your knowledge, and every time you play it, you gain more knowledge. That's all I'm going to say about that one. It's a really great game. I believe it was originally a Skyrim mod, and it got so popular that they made their own game. So yes, this one's included. Hitman 3. No, we did not get Hitman 3, and I'm still waiting on it. Oh man, this is for VR. Imagine playing Hitman games on VR. That would be insane in first person. But yeah, we did get Hitman 2 though. Man, now I want a PSVR. I just want a PSVR to play Hitman. That'd be messed up. Okay, we're down to the next Yakuza game. So Yakuza Kiwami 2 is Yakuza 2 remake. So the original Yakuza 2 is really old. I believe the original Yakuza 2 came out in 2006, so obviously it needs upgraded graphics, but yes, I played this one, great series, but all the original Yakuza games left a while ago. AI, the Somnium Files. Is it AI or AL? Nirvana A Initiative. Why is the A capitalized? I'm really confused by this title. So no, we never had this one. Wipeout Omega Collection. Yep, I just checked and you can still play this one, but it's on premium only. And then next we have Mortal Kombat XL. We did not get this one, but we do have 11, and it is currently leaving. Next we have Ratchet & Clank, the original. This one's available for premium right now, and I believe it might have been part of that PS Plus collection too. So yes, we are counting that one. Next we have MLB The Show 16. Nope, sorry. Don't get included. I'm sorry I'm being elitist or whatever, but I'm not including games that come out every single year. Valkyria Chronicles 4. So no, we do not have that one, although we did have the Valkyria Chronicles remastered. This one, no. Valkyrie Profile. So this is Valkyria, this is Valkyrie, right next to each other. No, we did not get this one either. Death Stranding. Yes, we did get Death Stranding, and we still have it. I highly recommend playing the director's cut on the PS5 because you get a bunch of extra things. The people who haven't really played it or just read reviews online, they think this is just a walking sim, but I'm here to let you know that you not only get bikes and trucks, but you can even get sports cars. Like the first, I would say 7 hours is just to weed out the impatient gamers. But once you give this a chance, it becomes one of your favorite games. Very controversial, but yes, it is included. Shadow Tactics, Blades of the Shogun. Yes, this one is still available. I thought I was going to leave a few months ago, but it's still here. So count that one. Super Meat Boy. I bought this with my own money because I missed it. It came to PS Plus in October of 2015. That's like 10 years ago. So I'm going to still count that one, even though I wasn't around to claim it. Pyre. Pyre. So we're going to say no to Pyre. It never came. And look at this, another FIFA game that comes out every year. So no, we're not including that one. But do we include the Dirt games? I mean, it's still sort of like a sportsy games, but since this one doesn't have the year, it just has Dirt 4 instead of Dirt 2018. I'm going to count this one. It's not the fact that it's a sports game, it's the fact that it has a year. I am not counting games with years. So Dirt 4 was available on PS Now. So yes, we're going to include that one. Gone Home. Yeah, I believe this was a really old game. Yeah, January 2016. We got that in June of 2016. And that's the end of page 9. Let's move on to hopefully the last page, page 10. So it doesn't count. I don't know what the difference is between those two, but Ni no Kuni 2. No, we did not get Ni no Kuni 2. I heard it's not as great as the first one, but I wouldn't know. I've never played it. Static. No, we did not get Static. It is a VR game focused on something. Do we count VR games? No. Let's not count this one. We don't count VR games. Oh, Valkyria again. I thought we just did Valkyria. Which one is this one? Valkyria Chronicles Remastered. Yes, this one was available on PS Now. See, look at that. Dirt 4 F1 2018. If this just said F1 7th, I would include it. But the year, that's why I'm not including it. So I'm sorry, F1, but we are not including you. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. What? This is the first Ubisoft game? I'm surprised. How is this one more highly rated than the originals? Wait, we gotta take a dive here. Assassin's Creed game. Why does this one have such a low rating? Oh, it's the movie. 36. That was such a bad movie. Okay, we have the first one with 81. Valhalla, it says 80. What the heck is going on here? Black Flag has 88. Why is Black Flag not showing up? Oh, PlayStation 3. I was going to say, how is Valhalla better than Black Flag? Get out of here. Brotherhood, 89. Also 2010. What the heck is this? Why is Assassin's Creed Valhalla showing up as 80 over here? Apparently the PS5 version had an 84. And the PS4 version only had an 80. Anyways, back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm kind of mad that it got a better rating than all the other ones. But again, it's because the other ones are so old, it didn't make my list. So that's why it's up there. So yes, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is still available. Okay, next we have Kingdom Hearts, another beloved franchise. Kingdom Hearts, yes, we got this one, but a lot of them left at the same time. So count that. Ollie Ollie World. Okay, this is the original Ollie Ollie World. Yes, we did get Ollie Ollie World as a monthly game in February of 2023. F1 2021. Nope, I'm sorry, but I'm not counting you. You have a number in there? We're not counting. I don't know. It's my list, okay? I can do whatever I want. BlazBlue Central Fiction. BlazBlue? I think this one was on PlayStation Now, but it hasn't been on PS Plus because this is a pretty old game, 2016. Salt and Sanctuary. No, we did not have Salt and Sanctuary, but we did get Salt and Sacrifice. So we're not going to count that one. Dark Souls. We have never gotten a Dark Souls game, so we're not counting that one. The Legend is Alive. Live Alive. Live Alive? Live Alive? Live Alive? Live Alive. Live Olive? Ocelot? Whatever this is, we do not have it. Now I'm really curious. All right, we got to click on this, see if we get a trailer. Yes, we're going to get a trailer. Live Alive. 5 things you need to know before you play. Oh, it's like a JRPG? What is this? RPGs from the 16-bit era. Gorgeous visuals. All right, this is Live Alive. Wow. Really good ratings across the board. All right, that's what that is. And no, we don't have it. So we don't have Live Alive for the PS5 on PS Plus Extra. So we'll say no to that one. Blasphemous 2 on the PS5. We're going to say no to that one. But we did have Blasphemous 1. Castlevania, which one is this? Advanced Collection. No, we do not have Castlevania Advanced Collection. We do have a bunch of them on PS Plus right now, like Harmony of Despair, Lords of Shadow 2, and at some point we had Symphony and Chronicles, but I don't think we have Advanced Collection. Day of the Tentacle Remastered came to PS Plus in January of 2017, which makes sense because this is around 2016. So yes, we did get that one. Next is Shadow Gambit, The Cursed Crew. No, we do not have that one, and it never came to PS Plus. Overcooked All You Can Eat. Great game if you have a player 2. Highly recommend. I played Overcooked 2, beat it, got the platinum with my girlfriend, and then the month that left, it got replaced by Overcooked All You Can Eat, which is not only a better version of Overcooked 2, but it includes Overcooked 1 as well as extra trimmings. So it's like the definitive edition or something. You get less loading times, better graphics, better frame rates, and you get Overcooked 1 and Overcooked 2 and extra stuff. Highly recommend. 84. Next, we have Dirt Rally 2. Now, I know I've been really hard on sports and racing games, but because this doesn't have a year attached to it, I'm including it. So Dirt Rally 2, yes, it was a monthly game in April of 2020. Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. I really love the Deus Ex games, and I've played all of them except this one, but it's such an old game. Do I play this on the PS5? I don't know. Hype me up in the comments. Tell me if it's worth it or not. Next, we have Thumper, rhythm violence game. Actually, this looks to be like a VR only game. Is it a VR only game? I don't think it is. It's available for VR, but I think you could play it on other consoles as well. So we're going to say no, you can't play this on PS Extra. Axiom Verge. I know we got Axiom Verge 2. I think that was a January 2023 game, but I don't think we have the original Axiom Verge. So I'm going to say no to that one. Polybius is a no. So we're going to say no to that one. Uncharted, The Lost Legacy. So I already counted The Lost Legacy in the first video. I think it was called the Legacy of Thieves collection, which included this one and Uncharted 4. So we're not going to include that one. So anyways, that concludes page 10. I don't know if we got to 200, but we're already at 240. Let's check the tabulator. How many do we got? We have 117 out of 195. That's pretty close to 200. I think we'll end it right there instead of doing a whole entire other page. This video is long enough already. Let's go to the numbers. So from the first video, out of every 3 games, 2 of them came to PS Plus Extra. It was almost exactly 66%. At the end of today's video, we had 117 over 195, which brings the PS inclusion down to 60%. So 3 out of 5 games are included. And if we wanted to focus just on today's video, we had 52 out of 96. Which cut the ratio down in half almost. Is that what you were expecting? What does that tell us about the state of PS Plus? Because it seems like PS Plus is concerned with giving us the best of the best, giving us a little taste of the top 100 games. 2 out of 3, that's not bad at all. So speaking of ratings, we had a little game in the last video. Let's go to the comments and see who came the closest. All right, here is our first guess. The last ranking 200th game will be 63. Well, technically we didn't do 200th game. We did 195, but I don't think it will be 63. Ooh, this one's close. Drew K3259, 85 Metascore. That is pretty close, but look at this. Benjamin Villagic. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. 84 Metascore. You got it right. Ding, 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 ding. Congratulations. Oh, we missed one in the very beginning. Skilled Killer 3119. I predicts next 100 might go down lower than 85, but wouldn't reach 80. Technically, you're right. And that's a big range, though. That's like a whole 30-minute videos range between 85 and 80. But you're technically correct. The right number was 84. So congratulations to all the correct guessers. You get to be in the video. Immortalized for life. Part 3 coming up next week. Try to guess what game will be 300th. Are you guys loving this series, or is it way too long? I mean, these videos are getting out of hand. We're already over half an hour. I should really call it right there. I'm sorry I've wasted so much of your time. Subscribe if you're enjoying it, and until next time, be a friend, and I'll see you again.